Alright, hello everybody, I'm Sky Bunny and welcome back to my roleplay version of Dragon Age. I am having so much fun and I know I said last time that I thought it was the last episode, but this is going to be the final episode. I got to an hour in the last one and then it kept going and then we got to the final battle. All the story stuff took a little longer than I thought it was going to be, but it was so much fun acting out the part with the Morgan and I figured a way out. I still don't think that Colette would agree with that, but we figured a way out of it, and it was fun to act. So let's continue and let Colette tell you what happened. So, we finally made it to Denerim. We're finally here fighting the Archdemon, and the thoughts swimming in my head once again are so many. I did something unthinkable. I still can't believe that I did it, but Fereldan took Alistair and I aside and told us that the reason Grey Wardens are needed in order to kill the Archdemon is because the Archdemon's taint killing ogre. Anyways, the Archdemon's taint goes into... Usually, the Archdemon's taint would go into a nearby dark spawn and then it would be respawned. However, a Grey Warden is nearby. Because a Grey Warden has some of the taint inside of it, it will go into the Grey Warden instead. However, the taint will then also destroy the Grey Warden as well. I thought my heart was going to break. I thought I was going to die. I still think that I might. Because the first thought in my head when he said that was, I will not let Alistair die. I will not let another person that I love die. I will not. But then Morgan came to me with a proposition. She had a spell, an ancient spell, she said, from one of the old gods that would require her sleeping with Alistair and creating a child. I know it sounds terrible when I say it. Just let me say it. I have to say it because I did it and I made the decision. Now this child, the taint, instead of going to Alistair or I, would go to the child. Apparently in its state it would not be killed, but would suck in an old god. I can think of what Morgan might want for this. We found a grimoire of her mother's that said that when she got old, she would transfer her essence into the body of her daughters. I think that's what Morgan wants to do with this child, and I know it was wrong. I know it was wrong. I don't know what was right or wrong or anything in making the love of my life sleep with another woman. I can't get the thought out of my head, but the only thing I could think of in the morning is I can't let him die. I have lost everything, everyone, and I would rather die myself than lose another person that I love. And so I asked him, and he did it. Now, if this spell will work or not, I don't know, but I love him with all my heart, and I know he knows it. But there is something, and I am an honest person. I have always been mostly honest, but I will never, ever tell him of that child. I can't.
Let's be silent.
I don't want to lie to him ever, but I can't. I love him so much. I can't do that to him. I can't tell him. Not only that, he's going to be king. And if he knew there was an heir out there.
What to do?
I don't think that's what Morgan wants, though. I don't think she wants anything to do with that, so that's good. But if word got out
Okay, I'm with you now.
that there was an heir out there, I don't know what would happen.
I hope I don't get blood all over you again.
But I don't think Morgan cares at all about politics or about anything but herself. So I don't expect we will ever hear from her again.
Time for a little blood.
And I would have it no other way.
Take that.
Anyways. At the current moment, every single one of these Darkspawn has a picture of Morgan's face in my mind. Okay, so on to the task at hand. We were sent into the city to of course kill the Archdemon, but also to slay generals that he has brought along with him.
Of course.
So again, I have so many thoughts, so many thoughts. The only thing I can think is I bloody well hope this spell of hers works. Otherwise, I let the last night we'll be alive together. I let the love of my life sleep with another woman for nothing. Alright, well that's one general down. Let's go kill as many of these bastards as I can get my hands on, shall we? I'm glad that we're fighting Darkspawn today so I can keep my mind off of more painful things. Although we've been fighting Darkspawn for so long. Shani!
You! It's you! The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing.
I
didn't
guess
he?
so.
There's a large group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help.
Of course. I'll handle this. Get yourselves to safety.
All right. I only hope there is time to...
They're breaking through!
Run! All of you! Run for your lives!
Get out of here now. We've got this.
I like to adore this. As you desire.
Run in fear!
It's a fight to the death.
Right.
Well,
This really gets the blood pumping. Watch out, trap.
What are you guys doing over here, my loves?
this absurd pace.
Please. Take potion. Love, I think you might be standing in... Can't... Wait, I can't tell. Wait, maybe I... Stop it. Make it stop. Make it stop. Make it stop.
My, what to do?
Oh, thank bloody goodness.
Going to last much longer. Not going to last much longer. Not going to last much longer. This never goes like I planned. This never goes like I planned.
What's this?
Wait, who did you mark? Who did you mark?
Lovely.
Good Zephyr.
That's
Now, how does it feel?
What a shame.
now we play a little.
Darling, you can I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I
Of course.
you could completely unfurl yourself there.
So I shall. Lovely.
Yes. Elves are the best. Ooh, yes, please. Oh, darn it all, that's all. Shale. I wonder if she goes to sleep like that. And she just nod off a little bit. I don't know what. No, just let me shoot it in the bloody head and let it be over with. I could hit it from there. Oh, but I almost forgot something.
Your wish? God, this game is having some lag problems. Oh. Oh my gosh, okay. All right, that is, yes, okay.
Oh, you still have one?
Beware! A large group! They're charging this...
We're just gonna play as Win. It'll be easier that way. Is that it? Oh no, there's more.
You're no match for my blade!
You should run while you can.
It's dying too fast for me to get the bomb off.
As you say.
Cross me and you shall pay.
I mean, I'm not even having to heal some people. Like, probably just sit here. Did somebody, what is, I don't even know what this does. Oh. Oh, I had one. Oh, I'm dumb.
Did it!
Oh, thank goodness that was not too bad. Why do I have to run all the way back over here?
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
Yes.
Right away.
That was really easy. I was kind of excited to like blow things up with walking bomb, but they all just died really quick. We got that one good one off. Alright, back into the fray. How did you get there so fast before us? retrospect, I don't know if Colette can actually see that. Probably not. I guess she did. Alright.
My word. Well, all right. Oh, is that right? Of course. I do adore this. So I shall.
Hope I don't get blood all over me again.
Lovely.
You will smash I think that's all of them, yes?
And so I shall. They won't hear a thing.
I don't see anybody, but it's a lot more on that side. My traps don't seem to be working quite well.
I would watch out, where are you? Lovely.
Just one at a time, just one at a time.
Well, all right. Of course. And how's that?
Alright, good, good. Why are you guys staring at the wall? Odd.
Let's be silent now.
Where did that jack go? I think it's this one. Don't even care about that. Just focus on the mages.
Such fun!
What's going on?
Shall we compete for points?
Alright, battlefield looking there. Can't reach over there. Perfect. Nice job, Shale.
This really gets the blood pumping. Oh, oh.
Lovely.
Good, good, good. This is going great. Fantastic, fantastic. Just one left. Two left.
As you deserve. See there? That's a trap.
No, no, no! Oh. Apparently dwarves don't set off traps. Well, good to know. Now let's grab any potions, because we might need them. We're running very low. Alright, into Fort Dragon.
And so I shall.
No going back now. Not that there was any going back from the moment this journey set off.
Time for more dog. Lovely.
There's two. I don't even care about those though right now. I just care about this guy right here. Bloody mages. Would you stop it, you idiots! Fine, I'm just gonna go stand in this freaking corner and let you do nothing. They literally have killed every single one of my party members.
And so I shall.
You know what? You honestly deserve that.
What a shame.
You will honestly deserve that for literally fireballing every single one of my friends. Bloody idiots.
What now?
Watch where you throw your fireballs. What, you just think because we're in a war you can throw them wherever you willy-nilly?
That was less fun than I would have liked.
Clearly you were not taught properly at the academy, or whatever you want to call it, to not hurt your friends. Or whatever. You're done. You're over. No more of you. My poor Alistair's hair. What if my poor Alistair's hair gets singed off? Luckily, can't fireball Shale's hair off. Alright, my love, you need... And so do you. Finally, we're in the fort. Feels like it's taken ages just to get here. I really doubt there's anything of value, but if there are any potions, we definitely need to find them. We need every absolute advantage we possibly can get. I'm not sensing anything, although it looks like somebody came in here and did quite a number on these darkspawn in here already. Oh god. Poor men. These people were actually quite lovely. You know, when they were just going about their normal everyday lives. Just normal normal soldiers. Normal people. Ugh. Well, it's good to see that they went down fighting. Oh. I thought we were done with
love this game. Take that! Oh, another platter it is!
Let's see. Lovely.
Next time. Bravo.
Oh my.
7, love, could you come over here?
Yes.
If I stop hitting that, you definitely get some damage off.
Of course.
Oh, my love, I'm so sorry. You and Shale are definitely getting the hard end of the bargain here. But you take that damage so well, my love. I really shouldn't say that. That's
As
awful.
you desire.
Right, maybe we can lay some traps in here. Let's see.
And so I shall. Let's be silent now.
Oh, they've got their own, do they?
Why do they bother?
That's a lot. Just a lot.
Oh my. As you desire.
Oh my love, why do you... What's happening?
Time to dance. Last much longer. Not going to last much longer.
You could have just given up.
Not bad at all.
Nice job, Severin. And also you two. I'm so sorry.
Lovely. And so I shall. Of course. As you desire.
That was quite pleasant, wasn't it? Alright, my love, you definitely need some... Oh my gosh, what happened here? What? Sandal? Sandal! Are you alright, darling? Are you hurt?
Enchantment?
Sandal! What happened?
Enchantment!
What? What? Do you have your dad's things?
Enchantment?
Sandal, do you have your dad's things? Oh yes, potions. That's exactly what I wanted. Give me those. And... not going to be using them on anything else, are we? Nope. Don't know who would want that. Alright. Are you alright here? I mean, it looks like you did quite alright for yourself. What on earth happened? Are you secretly a wizard? You are the most adorable thing. I'm a little nervous leaving you there all by yourself, but it seems like you can handle yourself, so there you have it. Right, well, I'm not sensing any darkspawn.
As you desire.
Oh, there we go. Now I'm sensing them. There's some over there. Wait, is this where Alistair and I were? No, this was... Wait. Perhaps? No, this was somewhere different.
Of course.
Quarters or something. Alright, well it looks like there's some through this door, and I am going to use a trap. Which means you all have to wait here.
Let's be silent now.
Come on down into my trap. Nicely done, nicely done. You're gonna do much I much prefer the ones that don't throw fireballs at my face.
Of course.
Well, that wasn't very many, was it? Oh, it looks like this just goes to a dead end over here. Just the pantry looks like. That statue there, every single time I pass by it, I think, what is it? Who is it? I don't sense anything.
Lovely.
Nothing at all. Still nothing. Aha! Hold a moment. I'm going to do a line.
Let's be silent. So I shall.
Oh, come on. Oh, fine. Are you all archers? There, I set up it perfectly. I get it all ranged. It's beautiful. There, how does it feel to get that back on you? It doesn't feel so good, does it? Oh, my poor traps. Unloved and unwanted, except for by me.
Lovely.
Oh, it looks like this was just another bloody dead end. I don't need more money. I have enough money to buy my castle back and then more. Alright, let's go the other way.
See there? That's a trap. I would watch
You will be stopped.
Please don't get caught in traps.
There you go.
Can't see this.
Oh, another battle it is. Good shot.
Of course.
Aha! Next time.
Did you guys already step in all the traps? That was a decent trap setup, but my friends were smarter than that. No, see, every single time I feel the same way though. Every single time I set up all these traps, nobody runs into them. A bloody waste. Going to try again. Although I have a feeling these are just going to be archers or magicians or what have you.
They won't hear a thing.
Told you. Oh, they're coming here. Come on, come on, come on. Nicely done, Ogre.
Such fun.
Dang it. Stop it!
As you wish.
No, darling. Don't you know to always go for mage? Always! Otherwise it's just really stupid thing. Well, at least one ogre walked into my trap.
Dear me. It seems I fell down during the fight, didn't I? And so I shall.
Feel like we're getting closer and closer, and I can just taste that happy end, or perhaps death, but either way it'll end. Either way it will end, and my father can rest in peace knowing his little girl took up the family name. Out of character. They shouldn't put like boss battle potions in locked chests. What if you don't have a high enough character? Alright. Alright, everybody, let's heal up before we go. Shale's alright. Everyone good? Alright, let's end this. Dragon has a torn wing. It's only a matter of time before I put an arrow through its face. It's just stop standing here watching.
Ridiculously awesome.
So, hi. Hello. I don't like it. Not one bit. Just flying all over the place like a bloody cockroach.
It's just too much. Of course.
I don't like it. No.
And so I shall.
Ouch.
And so I shall, as you deserve.
don't like it.
So I shall. It's a fight. How lucky.
Ouch! That was easy.
It's a fight. How lucky.
What is going on?
You could have just given up, you know.
Let me get it. Let me get it. Stab, stab. There we go. I have no idea how to use the sword, but here goes. I'm going to be feeling that for weeks, if not months. If I'm still alive, that is. I say in my head as I'm passed out.
And then it was over.
Am I alive?
With the Archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come. But the blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Fereldan had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king. Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
Am I alive?
My
I'm alive!
friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory.
It worked!
Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the final charge against the Archdemon remains with us still. An inspiration to all she saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, may I formally present my betrothed, who will soon be your queen.
I prefer to be called your wife.
My friend, it is
What
hard
would
to
you
imagine
call-
how you could have aided Fereldan more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. As a
Wow.
reward, and as an engagement present, I offer you a boon of your choice.
I asked that the Hows pay for what they did. No, I don't. I just. I want my land back. I have no need of anything further.
I suppose marrying me is all any girl would need.
Hey!
I'm kidding, of course. Just a little royal humor. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arl Howe, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. So what are your plans? I assume with the wedding you will be remaining in Fereldan. Well, I didn't want to come right out and say it, but I'm relieved you'll be nearby. There's a group of Fereldan citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you're ready.
If you make that comment again, I will smack you in the face. Oh, any woman. I remember when you said you didn't even know if there would be a woman.
So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you? I was so scared that I might lose you. But here you are.
That's the
Here I
Alistair I
am.
love.
Not bad, right? I bet this had something to do with that night. With Morrigan. Why you're still here, I mean. I'm not that dumb.
Can we not
The
talk
rest of the
about
Grey
it?
Wardens haven't arrived yet for Morlaix. But they've already sent questions. What should I tell them?
Tell them the truth.
That a Maleficar saved you and then ran off to have my demon baby? That is a certain
Well, they
ring to
can't
it, right?
think that it's not
No,
real.
I suppose I'll just keep that to myself. I can shrug and look stupid. It's a talent. Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went?
I don't want
I'm
to
told
know.
she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
I don't know. I don't want to.
Good riddance, I say. At any rate, I can't wait to be alone with you. These formal affairs drive me insane.
Yes, and you... will be married soon, you know. And you...
I get to marry the woman I love. I figure there can't be much better than that. I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of Fereldan, and who am I to keep them waiting? The crowd is waiting for you outside. We can speak more afterwards if you like.
If you... Yes. Don't get snarky or I'll smack you in the face. I've been a royal, noble, much longer than you have. Fergus? Fergus! Fergus, you're alive!
My little sister was not only a Grey Warden, but also leading Fereldan into battle. I was surprised, to put it mildly, Father. He would have been so proud of you. I know I am. You've done good.
How paid for what he did? I killed him myself.
Hal was a greedy, traitorous bastard. I just wish I'd been there to help you kill him. At least Amaranthine now belongs to the Grey Wardens. There's some justice in that, I think. I need to go back to High Ever. See if I can clean up the mess Hal made of it. I will see you soon, I hope.
Of course you will.
Good. High Ever won't be the same without everyone around.
I'm sorry.
Take care of yourself, you hear? Or I'll find you and nag you like Mother did until you're ready to tear out your hair.
I love you.
Go on. I'll make sure I see you before I head back to High Ever.
Hi, Shale. How are you
So it
sewing?
survived after all. My impression that all creatures made of
I
flesh
thought
were
I
hopelessly
upgraded to
squishy
you.
was premature.
It's nice to be appreciated.
It has made me revise my opinion of its kind, my kind. I am, or at least was, a dwarf. A creature of flesh. I have to keep reminding myself that. In fact, I think I may even try to become one
Can
again.
you? Come again?
Wynne has offered to accompany me to Tevinter to speak with the mages there. The Circle of Minrathrus has the largest collection of arcane knowledge.
That's
between us.
amazing!
If it is possible to reverse this process, then the knowledge to do so will be there, or that is my hope. And if not, then I will keep looking. I have nothing if not time, yes?
That's amazing!
I intend to return eventually. Unless I finally decide to destroy all pigeons
If you come back as a
everywhere.
dwarf, you will be
That
my
may take a
royal
while,
guard.
But otherwise, I will come back. If it happens to one day see a tiny little dwarf who appears very nervous of being squished, that will be me. Until then, I wish it well. You have been a
love when you
fine
call
friend.
me you. It's certainly an upgrade.
These people seem very excitable. One would think they'd be quieter and wanting to rest after that whole ordeal.
It is over. I can barely believe it. You stopped the civil war and then defeated the Blight. On behalf of Fereldan, allow me to say thank you. It truly cannot be said enough.
You're welcome.
It's good that you're staying here in the capital. The hero of Fereldan will have influence, and there is much to be done. Myself, I will be remaining here to help Alistair. Tegan will take over the rule of Redcliffe, at least for the time being. Connor seems well enough, and Isolde refuses to speak of what happened. She says she never wants to go back. I cannot thank you enough for saving them. They are the joy of my existence.
I can't imagine
Tell
my
me,
life without Alistair.
have you noticed anything strange about the lad? He seems quiet.
But consider what he's been through.
Ah, you are no doubt correct. It is my imagination, I am sure. But here I am rambling on. I shall let you get back to your celebration, Warden. Enjoy it while you can.
I haven't seen your boy. I hope he's alright. Now I'm worried. Liliana! You're wearing pretty shoes!
The conquering heroine has won the day, and now she takes her bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
You should be taking a bow with me.
And my part was small. I'm happy to watch you receive the accolades. It's quite fun. You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. I've been asked by the Chantry to return to the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I need to make sure it's protected. Maybe pilgrims can even begin going there again.
I will miss you so much. Congratulations.
I expect to leave a month from now with a small army of Templars and priests. It will be a grand adventure of my very own. I'm looking forward to it.
Please
At
come
any
back.
rate, you should get back to the celebration. We can speak another time.
I will miss you so much.
If I write a tale about all this, I'm leaving out details on the food. They don't even make good food here in the palace.
That's awful. Zevran!
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony
You look
is
handsome.
done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you.
You think the crows will still come after you?
Eventually. With Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened, but they are like the tides, predictable. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While
Everyone's
fun,
saying
that
goodbye.
might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you are planning on remaining here. Is that true?
While I'm marrying the king. That is indeed what I said.
And if I said I was thinking of moving on, seeing the sights, meeting new people and killing a few?
You can go if you come back.
This is true. If I happen to return on occasion with a string of crows behind me, be a good friend and kill them for me, yes?
Of course.
Yes, I think that will work, sad as I am to part company. Well then, I suppose I
You
shall be leaving
better
soon.
come back.
Perhaps Parvolan. The Canary are pleasant folk, I hear. I hope fate decrees we meet again. Bon niviati, as we say back home. Drink well and be merry. Life is good.
Win. Oh, I wanted to see if I could put my... Oh, I got rid of it, didn't I?
The hero of Fereldan. My. How does it feel?
It's a little strange.
Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long time to
Yes,
come.
but hopefully
just
I
as
won't go
Loghain wore
crazy
his.
like him.
But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
I didn't do it on my own.
I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter.
How much time do you have
but
left?
I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to travel. Shale has expressed a desire to go to Devinter to look into a way to regain her mortality. And
yes, I've heard.
I'll join her.
I love it. Sounds like fun.
I understand you are remaining in Denerim, so we will likely see each other a great deal. I look forward to it. For now, I imagine the hero of Fereldan still has much to do. Good luck.
Yes, I do. Ah, I really only want to be with Alistair.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good.
Well, thank you.
Our ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure.
Well, that doesn't sound... Enjoying yourself already, I
After
see.
what we went through, I think I've earned it. I think you've earned it.
But I have.
So I guess you're staying here in Denerim? Unless my hearing's bad, which happens.
I'm marrying Alistair, yes.
I'm thinking I'll stick around myself.
Aww.
At least for a bit. I got offered a spot in the human army. And not as a mascot either. You know, these humans aren't bad for all their long legs.
Not as a mascot, but you'd be adorable. General Orgrin, not bad.
Yeah, it makes me wish Bronca was still around so she could see what she's missing. Stupid girl. Ah, well, enough babbling. That pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong.
You do that. I'll let you do that, but don't ever change.
Who, me? It's been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
And... oh, Sten.
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its meaning. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud.
Do Kunari celebrate?
When a Kunoran Vel is declared, certainly. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits,
wow, I would love...
public
I
chanting,
don't know if I want to
meditations
see that or
abandoned.
not.
It is madness.
That would be quite the sight.
It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people.
Yes,
Your quest is done.
imagined that.
Thus, so is my reason for accompanying you.
And that would be a long trip.
Yes. It will be difficult to travel alone, after so much time spent with companions. It must be said, you found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt.
You helped me as well.
It has. That one of the Baz, a foreigner, would become known as Kadan to me. Unthinkable. Yet here it is. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
Farewell. Are you having a good time, Lloyd? Seem to be.
Are you ready, my lady? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
In the months that followed his coronation, Alistair proved to be a popular king, if largely unwilling to involve himself in matters of governing. He travelled often, making appearances in towns throughout Fereldan to great delight of the commoners. They referred to him as the king with the common touch, even if few knew it was simple aversion to life at court. Colette married King Alistair in a lavish ceremony 6 months after his coronation, becoming the princess consort of Fereldan. The two toured the nation soon afterwards, and the people were ecstatic to see how the king adored his new bride. Why am I the princess consort? News that the urn of the sacred ashes has been found in Fereldan did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Genetivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience under Andraste's cult drew huge interest among the scholars throughout Thedas. Some years later, the Chancery announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. They were located, however, in ruins that were also the lair of a high dragon, thus proving too dangerous to approach. Many made demands to secure the ashes so the followers could undertake pilgrimages to partake of their healing powers. Following numerous attempts to deal with the dragon, the beast finally flew off to another haven, but leaving the mountaintop sanctum in ruins. An excavation found no traces of the urn. People began to doubt that the ashes had ever been found, while others claimed the cult of Andraste's followers stole them from the temple. Still, others say that the Maker himself removed them from the urn, deeming mankind unworthy of it. For now, what happened to the urn is simply unknown. Following months of effort, the Tower of Circle Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could have been saved had been. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, the Lord of the city-born elves improved for a time. The new king even named the local elder to his personal court, a scandal amongst the humans, but a sign of new hope to elves, of course he would. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community and in time became the new elder. The outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. Al Eamon remained in Denerim for a time, acting as the Chancellor and Chief Advisor to King Alistair. Tegan ruled over Redcliffe in his stead, and was surprised to find himself well loved by the villagers, who were still grateful for the nights he spent defending their lives. In time, Eamon abdicated in favor of his brother, an event the locals greeted with approval and enthusiasm. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege of Denerim, having earned much respect for their part of the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Lania, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as Fereldan court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her for help, resolve disputes with humans. In time, many of the Dalish clans moved to the new land provided for them in the south near Ostergar. Wary of their human neighbors, however, tensions soon rose again, and only Keeper Lania's leadership kept peace alive. In Orzammar, King Balin quickly proved himself a reformer. Trade with the surface lands increased, and caste restrictions were loosened. The caseless were permitted to take arms against the Darkspawn in exchange for new freedoms. For the first time in generations, the line of the deep roads was pushed back and few tags were reclaimed. Wow! Balin's reform quickly found him enemies within Orzammar. Within the warrior noble caste. However, after several assassination attempts, the assembly was dissolved. The king then ruled alone, some said as a tyrant, others said as a visionary determined to drag Orzammar into the modern world. The Dwarven maid Dagna ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower on the surface. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. This inspired mages from other parts of Thedas to establish a new circle of magi in Orzammar itself, one that had ready access to Dwarven lyrium, and lies outside the Chantry's power completely. The willingness of Orzammar to harbour apostates sparked outrage that began whispers that the Divine was contemplating a new exalted march. Although the anvil was destroyed, rumours about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate Oakcrap, the anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the anvil and, upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced the Shaper to attempt to recreate Caridin's research. A new golem was created, bounded by a spirit taken from the Fade. Ugh. The golem immediately went insane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded too dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caridin's research refused to abate. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's appearance was seen traveling months alone heading west to the Forsback Mountains, and she may have been with child. As for Colette's companions, they went their separate ways. Alistair remained in Denerim with his love for a time, much to Queen Honora's discomfort. He was eventually called to the far-off fortress of Weishaupt, the home of Grey Wardens, and swore he would return to his love's side soon. As the blighted lands began to heal, and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving warbands that preyed both upon the land and each other. These warbands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais or crossed the shining sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these tales are yet to be told. This tale ended when Colette sank her arrow into the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that Fereldan would hear of her, however. Alright, and that is our first, we will do the Awakening and such, with Colette, so we'll do that later, but, thank you so much for watching this series. I always love doing this, and it was a lot of fun doing it role-playing-y. So please hit that like button if you liked it, and this episode was probably a little long. Like I said, I wanted to get all of the battle for Denerim in one section, go out with a bang. So thank you so much. Please follow me on Twitch at skybunny and on YouTube, and I will see you all later.